Hello and welcome to TV9 News. I'm your host Ashish Parekh. In case you are a WhatsApp user, which I'm pretty sure 99.9% of you are, this is a very important video for you. Remember, at the start of this year, there was a controversy surrounding WhatsApp and its privacy policy. Yes, it is still active. There might have been a lot of other issues that came into the picture, and this issue might have taken a back seat, but it is still not over yet. Yes, we had COVID cases. Yes, we had a lot of other issues, and at the same time, WhatsApp also delayed its deadline. But remember, a lot of people think they cancelled that deadline, they cancelled that particular privacy policy update, but they haven't. They actually delayed it to May. And the deadline is May 15, which is fast approaching. So it's high time, in case you are a user who hasn't already migrated to Signal, hasn't already migrated to Telegram, and you're still using WhatsApp, it is high time you start actually considering your options in case you are actually worried about it. But the issue here is that WhatsApp will actually start making sure that everybody who wants to use the application, everybody who wants to continue using WhatsApp will have to update their particular application based on the latest privacy policy update. But what exactly was the controversy? Yes, there were a lot of people who were raising questions about what exactly is happening, what is the data being collected. There were a lot of messages spreading around about how WhatsApp could actually read your messages and text. So was it actually true? Is it actually that dangerous, or is it just some data being collected and stored and being used to target ads at you? What exactly is the scenario? To find out more about this, let's speak to Rajshekhar Ajaria, who is a well-known cybersecurity researcher. My first question, Rajshekhar, of course, to you is, what exactly is the data that is being collected by WhatsApp? Now, there is a misconception that WhatsApp can actually go ahead and read users' messages and see their content as well. Is that actually possible? What exactly is the data that WhatsApp is collecting?
WhatsApp is collecting our name, email, mobile number, location, device model, our profile photo, etc. Some people think that WhatsApp can read our messages and group messages, but it's wrong. WhatsApp cannot read our private messages, group messages, etc. They are always end-to-end encrypted, so WhatsApp cannot read them. But yes, if you are sharing some media like photos and videos with your friends, then WhatsApp can read them. Otherwise, WhatsApp cannot read our private messages and chats.
Well, clearly, so once this is clear, once in case you had any doubts about what data WhatsApp was collecting, I'm pretty sure it must have been clear by now. Now, one misconception that is of course there is that WhatsApp will somehow allow you to use their application, and while some people think that WhatsApp will actually delete your account, what is the reality? Well, WhatsApp will ensure, let's take a look at the FAQ page of WhatsApp, and this is what it has to say. Well, WhatsApp will make sure that you won't be able to access your chat list, but you can still answer your incoming phone and video calls. If you have a notification enabled, you can actually tap on them to read and respond to a message, or even call back a missed phone or video calls. Now, they've said that this particular feature will be available for a few days. And after those few days, nobody knows how many days users will be allowed to access all of these features. And after those few days, in fact, they say that users won't be able to receive any calls, they won't be able to see their notifications, and also they won't be able to receive any texts as well. So pretty much your WhatsApp will be stale, and you will have to either accept it or decline it. Now, the reason why this is very important is that a lot of people are concerned about their security, and in case you want to know how exactly you can accept it, so what will happen is that once the deadline is reached, you will get a pop-up message, and you will have to click on agree. In fact, in case you want to go ahead with the privacy policy, and in case you do not get any such message, chances are that you already have accepted the privacy policy, because it is a very quick pop-up that comes, and usually a lot of people, while they're scrolling, they end up typing on or rather clicking on I agree icon, which is present there. So chances are you already accepted privacy policy. Now, other questions that are being raised is, how exactly is WhatsApp utilizing this data? So let's ask Rajshekhar this. Rajshekhar, how exactly does WhatsApp utilize the data that is collecting from users at this moment?
WhatsApp is collecting this data for multiple purposes, like WhatsApp is using this data to improve their app and user behavior, etc. WhatsApp is also collecting our business account data, like if you are getting banking transaction messages on WhatsApp, or some other messages like make my trip and other messages on WhatsApp, then WhatsApp may read this data and use this data for their advertising purpose.
And lastly, one advice to our users, Rajshekhar, do you think using WhatsApp even after accepting the privacy policy is a wise decision, or do you think they should actually move on to other encrypted alternatives like Signal or Telegram? What is your advice? Do you think they should continue using the data that WhatsApp is collecting is not that of that harm, or do you think they should actually start looking at the alternatives?
I think we have no other option. Many people already started using WhatsApp, Telegram, and some other apps. But yes, WhatsApp is still our primary communication tool or app because all of our family members and friends are still using WhatsApp. So it's very difficult to leave WhatsApp right now. So I think we have to accept it because we have no other option, and government is also trying to stop this.
So clearly, WhatsApp users have very few days to decide what they want to do. In case you want to continue using WhatsApp, it is high time you make a decision. You actually, mentally prepare yourself to go ahead with the privacy policy, because in case you haven't accepted, chances are in the next few days you will get a pop-up notification where WhatsApp will ask you if you want to continue with the privacy policy. And when that happens, you need to be ready. Either you need to accept or you need to decline. And also remember, WhatsApp will not delete your account. It is an option that you can choose, but at the end of the day, WhatsApp will make sure your account is inactive and the functionalities will be highly limited to make sure that you accept all these privacy policy updates, because once you do that, only then will you be able to access features like sending messages, receiving messages, video calling, normal calling, and all these features. So let us know what you guys think, what you guys have decided in the comment section below, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe to TV9 News. Thanks a lot for watching.